Okay, Capricorn. Hopefully you guys are watching this part too. I do apologize. That was for you. So I had to go sage. I had to go get some water. Again, I'm feeling something's wrong with Capricorn's lungs. So that was intense. That was pretty crazy. I don't typically go through that unless I'm doing a personal reading. So that is definitely for some Capricorn out there. Hopefully you guys are okay. But I'm going to continue because that wasn't really like enough information for the next 3 months for Capricorn. What else do they need to know for the next 3 months? What other messages do we have for Capricorn? Have strength. Divine timing is going to bring the right situations to you, especially if you're single and looking. I do see soulmate energy here. With the Ten of Cups, for some of you, you feel tied and want to get out of a situation with somebody. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. You guys could like get over that irritability or that sense of, feeling like it's not working. I think it's a temporary feeling. You are working towards some sort of goal, whether that's a business partnership and or marriage within the next 3 months as well. Could be isolating to stay away from some sort of argument you've been having with a group of people. If you are in any sort of court situation, especially if it's a child custody battle, I don't see it going in your favor, unfortunately. Could be having some sexual issues pop up, whether that's, ED or chronic UTIs or just not really feeling it, that sort of thing. Very focused on finances. Going to some sort of gathering with some people, it's going to be emotional fulfillment. So whether that's family members or friends or, something of that nature. And watching your health. Please be watching your health. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Watch out for catching something from somebody. So whether that's like the flu or, oh my God, it's starting again. All right, Capricorn, you're done. Sorry. Sorry, guys, you're done. All right, so moving on to Aquarius. Over the next 3 months for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? What messages do we have for Aquarius? Getting some sort of new gemstone. Runny nose. I'm seeing a duck be relevant. Somebody will be mulching. Very heated argument with somebody. Tower moment. Could be moving on from a connection you have with somebody, whether that's somebody you're involved with right now or a best friend or something of that nature. You will get an apology in time from them, okay? Manifesting some sort of new partnership, whether that's a romance and or business partnership. Something will be illuminated around it. Could be meeting a water sign if you're single and looking. Again, I do see some sort of heated argument. It looks like an earth sign you're fighting with, but it doesn't have to be. Obviously, it could just be somebody who's like very grounded typically or financially stable. You will be taking better care of yourself and taking the advice of some older person. Somebody's looking at plastic surgery. This is ridiculous, Aquarius, but I see you trying to get into some sort of hobby that you're really, really poor at. I mean, keep up with it if you'd like, but it's like you're going to be disappointed that you're really not that good at it. It's all right. Don't feel bad. It took me 8 months to learn how to knit, guys, and then I became such an incredible knitter that people were paying me to do it, so sometimes it just takes practice. You could be stabbed in the back by somebody that you had relations with, okay? Or it's like you have like a fling with somebody and you find out, they were also with your best friend, something of that nature. Celebration over your finances, having a bit of a glow up. You are going to be emotionally invested in somebody in the future and within the next 3 months, and I swear it's going to be a water sign. Way too much water here for it not to be. significant changes around your finances. So whatever they look like now, they're going to look so much better 3 months from now, okay? Finding some stability. Watch out for a fire sign doing something behind your back. They could even be taking opportunities away from you. Maybe considering a move at this time. Now, don't do it. Now's not the time, it's saying, okay? You can consider it. You can look into it. Just don't do it yet. Working hard. Dropping a heavy burden around your finances. Could be putting money away for a new home. Going through some sort of meditation program and or energy healing or something of that nature. Could hear about some friends divorcing or family members divorcing. Message about somebody thinking you're toxic. They're gonna like say like you're the narcissist or you're the whatever it is, okay? Basically accusations. Healing something with someone from the past as well. Could be getting a new car. And for Pisces, what messages do we have for Pisces over the next 3 months? I'm hearing the word outbreak. I don't know what that means, so I'm just telling you. For Pisces. I'm sensing something, Pisces, but I'm trying to figure out what it is. It feels like a chemical poisoning. That's what it feels like, but take it as it resonates, okay? Okay. You will be having a hard time making decisions in the future. If you are single and looking, I see you meeting somebody. Could be a fire sign. If you are involved with a fire sign, you guys could be taking things to the next level here with the Hierophant. If you are heading towards some sort of new financial goal, you will be getting there, but it's going to go slower than you expected. For some Pisces, I do see marriage because I have the Hierophant with the Four of Wands. If you are, especially if you're dealing with an air sign, if you are waiting on somebody, hold on, what is this about? For Pisces, what are they waiting on? Looks like communication about other options. You will be, especially financial options, you will be getting it. If you are waiting on a payout of any kind, somebody owes you money, or you know, this is an investment. I see that happening within the next 3 months as well. You could be spending some money on yourself. Expect something to transpire that's going to be very heartbreaking for you. It's going to come in the form of messages. You may find out somebody around you is critically ill. If you are currently in some sort of if you're currently in some sort of argument with somebody that'll be coming to an end, it looks like an air sign, but take it as it resonates. If you're involved in anything court related, goes in your favor. If you're not looking to get pregnant, be careful, or get someone pregnant, be careful. If you are looking for that, it'll happen within the next 3 months. I do see growth and abundance surrounding travel. Arguing with yourself over some matters. Almost like self-doubt will be kind of big over the next 3 months for you. Needing to make a judgment call, getting out of some sort of funk. You could be tied to a toxic person and you're trying to figure out how to get through that. Be careful not to borrow money, or if somebody gifts you something, it's going to come with a price, so be really careful about that. For those of you, expect some people from the past to pop back up. That always happens to Pisces anyway. I see like an argument and or blocking situation. You will be getting an apology from somebody who did something behind your back, though. If you're dealing with a fire sign, they could be doing something behind your back, saying to protect your energy. Again, hearing from somebody from the past, out of the blue. Moving forward with a situation where you're going to find emotional support and or abundance. Could be a celebration over something, feeling very optimistic about change. You are in the upright. Could be considering a move in the future. Now is not the time. I'm seeing some self-reflection and isolation as well, but once you get through it, you are going to get to the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands, so dropping some sort of burden that you have on your plate right now. Could be gifting and or helping somebody financially, or getting into some sort of business partnership with somebody you're having sex with. Maybe you're having sex with a boss. I don't know. But that's it. So glad that I didn't end up sick from the rest of the reading. So hopefully this resonated.